morning. It is a crisp Wednesday, December 30th. Almost to the new year, right? Right? Y'all ready to get this thing going. First off, thank you to everybody who's been praying for me and my family. It's been a long week. It hadn't even been a week yet, but we're slowly moving forward. On my end, continue to pray for Yolanda, my brother's wife, and his kids, that everything we can do be held up in prayer, and we'll continue to lift them up and take care of them. They'll be taken care of. So let's get started. Today, is episode 220. And I named it the Litmus Test. We all have plans and ambitions, big things we're going to do. I'm going to take over the world, And, God has a plan for us too. It says in Jeremiah 11, I know He has a plan in the future for us. I know the plans for you. Read that sometime because it's good. It's a plan not to harm us, but to give us a hope in the future. Have you ever wondered, are my plans lining up with His plans? Or in the back of your mind, could I be doing the wrong thing? Am I going in the right? Or are you looking at the situations that happen and you're like, man, am I going in the right direction? What am I doing? Am I going against His will? And a lot of us plan things, especially we have these ambitions that I'm gonna be rich. I'm about to blow up, and which is good. It's good to have drive and persistence. You will get it, even if it's bad. You probably will make it happen. But like I said before, God has a plan too. And when we take our own path and our paths do like this, we find that our path usually leads to destruction. I believe a lot of us are not financially free because when we get the money or we get the wealth, we'll end up building our own grave instead of building a legacy or building a path to build the kingdom. We'll be we'll get that car to drive straight off a cliff. But anyway, as we head into the new year and start to develop our visions and our plans, what I want us to do is to pray. All right? This is why I call this the litmus test. Now, prayer is going to give it to God, right? And He's going to give it back to us with a yay or nay, or tweak this right here, or do this right here. And that's what we need to make it successful. A lot of us are on a path to success. But like I said, if your plans are here and His plans are here, as we're heading down this way, less and less success happens. So as we hold it up to the light through prayer, we look at it through our prayer lenses and we analyze it and say, are we doing the right thing? Or is this the way we're supposed to be going? And, the more right it is, the more it'll line up. Okay. Remember last episode 219 was about prayer and how prayer changes things, and prayer doesn't really change things. So I had this big plan. Prayer's not going to change the plan. Prayer is going to change me to change the plan, or the people that it affects, the impact that it's going to have. Prayer is going to change those people to receive that thing. Okay. So as we pray, I was reading The Power of Positive Imaging by Norman Vincent Peale, and it had this little rhyme in it. So as you hold this up to the prayer, I want you to think about this. Pray that it is right, for if it's not right, it is wrong, and nothing that is wrong hardly ever turns out right. Okay, so that's the little thing. I'm gonna print that out and put that on, hang that somewhere in my office. Pray that it is right, for if it's not right, it's wrong, and nothing that is wrong hardly ever turns out right. I love that. So have everything in prayer as you start to plan out your vision boards and your new year goals, your resolutions. Have that, marinating in prayer, so it will be good for you. All right. And I appreciate everybody, and daisuki. As I close, I say this: Prospero año y felicidad.